Let's get back to your calls and your texts and tweets on the strike action and where all of it leaves Rishi Sunak and the government. Dave in Bristol says it's ridiculous for unions to try and bring down the government. That is the job of Tory backbenchers, says Dave. I'm presuming tongue-in-cheek. Alan in Barnes, hi.
Hi. Thank you for having me on.
It's a pleasure. You used to work for the Royal Mail, yeah?
Yeah, done 40 years.
Retired now?
40 years. I'm retired now, yes, thank you very much. And I'm carrying this from them days.
Good.
Picking up overweight bags. They didn't care.
Yeah, bad backs.
In them days, it was no, you will do it, or you will be put off work.
Yeah.
And some of the Yorkies, the big barrows they use, maximum weight should be £200. We used to take them in over 450.
Wow.
And I actually saw one of those Yorkies, as we call them, roll off the back of a lorry and break a bloke's legs. And they just don't give a damn.
These are the trucks, the sort of wheelbarrow type things that you push up the road.
Like you would see in the station in the old days, massive wires, or in a supermarket.
Yeah.
But what they're doing now is so much the same. Because my boy's in the Royal Mail now. He's done over 20 years. And he said, Dad, it's the same. I said, it will be, son, until you put your foot down. They are hiding mail. Now, this happened in my day. When Christmas used to come around, they used to go, everything clear? Oh, of course it's clear. Our boys have done it all. No, you haven't. Why did you hide it upstairs? Because we didn't have enough manpower to do it.
So you'd hide mail?
The management would hide bags of mail.
Why?
To make out that office is clear, and then the managers in the office would get a bonus of £1,000. You've done your job, well done. And this is happening now. There was one the other day, I noticed, my boys had it confirmed. He said, Dad, they've been hiding mail round the corner in these lorries that do the furniture removals.
They've stopped delivery, haven't they, in order to release some of the stuff that's, quotes, gone missing. I don't know what,
The management really are bad. I mean, they always have been.
So you support these strikes, presumably?
Oh, I do, yeah. Because I can see this from 1970, when we was out for 47 days in a row.
God, I'd forgotten that.
And that hurt. There was no pay, nothing. Yeah, and it's so bad.
And what's your take on this larger picket lines and people being encouraged to just show up at picket lines?
Well, it might make the public realise you've got people here who have worked hard all through COVID. I lost 4 friends in the Royal Mail through COVID. 2 of them died on the way to work. And I'm going, why are you treating them like this? It hurts.
And do you think there is a risk to Rishi Sunak if this goes on and on?
I think there will be, because they will stay out. There's no doubt about it. I mean, in 1970, when, dare I say it, Margaret Thatcher was in power.
Dare I say it? You dare, Alan. Go on. You can do it. You can do it.
I'll tell you what she did to get us back after all them days.
What?
She said, I'm going to take your pension away and make tax cuts out of it. And that's what she did.
In what way did she take your pension away?
Well, because she was the government, she said, I can do anything I like. I can second that money and say, you're not having it. Because you're not at work, so why do you deserve it? I used to think, well, work. You don't know what work is. Well,
the element of pension that you weren't contributing to because of the strike, you mean, not your full pension?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's because so much of the money will go into your pension.
So people started to come back then, did they?
A lot of them did, because they were really, Christmas time, absolutely broke.
Yeah, it's worth remembering that people are without pay in all of this, aren't they, when they're on strike? Alan, thank you for your call. Alan in Barnes. Antoinette has called from Kensington. Hello, Antoinette.
Good afternoon, Sheila. It's just to say that everybody does deserve the extra money. But what comes with the extra money is the extra rail fares, the cost of living will go up again, and the nurses, everybody striking, will be in the same position. Everything will be higher, and they won't have enough money to pay for the.
Why will everything automatically be higher? They're going up anyway.
Well, rail fares normally get up, but if we start giving the people who work on the railway more money, then the cost of the tickets will have to go up to pay for it.
I think there was announced last week they're going up by 5.something%.
Right.
Yeah.
The nurses will then be going to the shops and paying extra for food because the shop owners will put the prices up because we're all going to be contributing to all these salaries. And so we'll be in the same position. It's like a circle. Now, I'm a Conservative voter, and I'd be glad to see the government being brought down because I think this is a problem where they can't deal with it anymore, and it's fair to give Labour. If Labour think they can do it, let's give them a chance.
Well, that requires a general election, doesn't it?
It does. That if the unions are trying to bring the Conservative Party down, it's not really the way because it just makes us more of a laughing stock in the world. But
do you not think the Conservative Party has kind of brought itself to its knees?
In a way, because they're backstabbing each other. They can't even get on together. It's a good job it's not a football team. But I'd like to see the Labour Party, see what they can do. They might have a lot of good ideas.
Would you vote Labour next time?
Possibly, yes. Not because, I was brought up in Liverpool, and I remember the situations in the past. That's why I've been voting Conservative. But if they think they can do it, I'm willing to give them a chance.
That will be music to Chris Bryant's ears, who was canvassing for votes in his programme. That will be music to his ears. Thank you very much, Antoinette. Antoinette in Kensington clearly thinks there is political risk to Rishi Sunak here.